Okay, so as I said, after the FA Cup game, I was going to find Sam Havigham. Took him a couple of days to come and talk to me, but this is what he has to say. As one of the most talented players in the team, other players look to him to excel. Okay, it gets worse. He feels, however, that even the most talented players will occasionally have a quiet match, and that finding him because his teammates didn't allow him to play his normal game is totally unreasonable. Quiet match. 5.7. You've got to be fucking joking. But this is the dumbest fucking thing. Raggett. Farman tackles Raggett. They do nothing about it. Waterfall's doing God knows what. And then they just... Woodyard to Reed. Reed put... Holy cow. Top corner. That is fantastic. I'm still livid about that first goal, but that was nice. Mensah's in again here. It's 3 closing down. Will they get there fast enough? Yes. Whoa. Wow, he's put that in. I thought that had gone wide. We're finally level. Into Mensah. Has a crack. And, yeah. Has a crack. And he's... And that's how it's going to end. 4-2. Another home defeat. Whitehouse goes into Schmidt. He's gone round his man. He's put it in the bottom corner. We finally scored. Mullings is in space. He's played it for Woolery. Oh, Farman spilled it. What? Oh. I don't even know if I can be disappointed anymore. There you go. 1-1. Fenwick has a crack from distance. Oh my lord. Reed has levelled it after just under 30 minutes and we're back to level. He's got Schmidt in the box there. Cuts it across. Thank the Lord. I don't know why I said that. But we maybe I should be praying because we're finally in the lead. We just have to hold it. There we go. We won. I wouldn't say we're back to full form yet, but I'll take a win. Cook with the free kick. 1-0. The 17th in the league. He's going to get there. Oh, it's sloppy from tilt. Yeah, I'll take it. Right now, I will take anything. Rutherford's met it with his head. It's knocked on to Powell and it's 1-1. It's fallen straight back. That's got to be offside. Referee. 2-1 Wrexham. Another home defeat and we've been supremely outplayed. Hello and welcome back to The Impvasion. We are now on episode 5. As you've probably seen from the little intro, things have not gone well. It's all sort of a bit of a mess all over the place. But before we get into that, I just want to say actually a quick massive thank you to AP Football. Approached me on Twitter yesterday and just gave me a whole bunch of pointers just to help out with everything that's going on. So massive thank you again. Really good dude. Check out his channel. Plenty of FM content, also some real life football content. Just a good dude in general. So, yeah, I mean, you've seen the highlights, but just another look at the shit that's been going on. And it has been shit. Yeah. So today we've got Solihull Moors, who are bottom of the table. They face a difficult challenge. We're massive favourites. And I really, really, really hope that we finally get a win. So what I'm gonna do, actually let's just get into the match preview. We sort of had a bunch of fixtures really close together. So I had to rotate a little bit for fitness, it's that sort of thing. Something's not working, so I'm gonna switch this back. I'm gonna go to what I know in the past has worked, which is a ball-winning midfielder on support and a deep line playmaker on defend. Okay, we're gonna cut back to mixed passing. We're going to cut that off, I'm going to cut that off, and we're just going to go like this. No nonsense. If this works, great. And then maybe we can look at bumping things back up later on. So I'm also going to do a quick pick because, as I've probably already shown, Sam Havigham threw a hissy fit. I brought, what's his face, Bobby Mosley in. Played pretty shit as well. Assistant told me that Havigham would do better under the circumstances. He's concerned, he doesn't trust the management because I fined him, and that whole thing just It really drove me wild. And it probably set the stage for those games that we just dropped, game after game after game. So if I haven't done the quick pick, let's do that now. What's it telling me? Farman, Travis, Waterfall, Raggett, Moseley, Guiseley, Hardcastle, Knott, Arnold, Reed, and Marriott. Well, Marriott stopped scoring since he came back from that injury, so I'm going to put Schmidt back in because he has scored a couple. I know he's not as good, but at the moment I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to go with it. Woodyard. It says he's box to box, but can we play him as that? Yeah, 14-11's training's going down. Everyone's a little bit sad at the moment. Billy Knott's out of form, so we'll get him out of there. Defensively, they're the best we've got. The other two aren't doing great either. Maybe play McComb again over Raggett. Form, I guess. I want to try and play some sort of inform. Long's still in better form, but we haven't actually given Travis a go, so maybe it's time he had an opportunity. Works hard, like I say. The technicals are not there, but he does work hard. Alex Simmons is back. Says he's good for about 60 minutes, but I'm not going to rush him in yet because Reedy's doing all right for fitness at the moment, and Simmons is basically our other option of target man. I know that the stats don't quite look there, but he's 6'1" as opposed to Schmidt, who says can play target man, and he's only 5'8". So well, that's the lineup, and we're going to jump into this because I need a win. Really, really, really need a win just to kick this form out because we've got Guiseley up next in the FA Trophy, and I'm pretty sure they're doing not too bad at the moment. So it's going to be a tough match, and it may put us out of cup contention altogether. So we need to sort the league out. We need to get back on form. If I remember correctly, we did beat Solihull 6-2 earlier in the season. I'm going to tell them to break us out of the run because they're playing like shit. Had a team meeting. They acknowledged they were playing crap. I said they'd do better, and well, you've seen what happened. Okay, so obviously we'll ignore the first highlight as always. Actually, I almost had one in one of the previous games. It looked like it was going to be a goal. So this episode is actually probably going to come out maybe almost a week after I've actually officially started the channel. Probably won't be uploading on the weekend just for starters, so I got some time to edit because I did record in bulk yesterday. I just got far too carried away and excited, obviously having just started the channel. Had some good feedback so far, which I'm really, really positive about. But obviously if you are watching this and there's things I can improve, please do let me know. I want to bring the best content that I can. Anyway, into the game. Solihull on the offensive early, but Woodyard with a great tackle, and Reed's picked that up in midfield. Played it over the top for Schmidt, who doesn't have the pace Marriott does in those positions. Woodyard's there though. He's gone out wide. Can he bring this back across the goal? No, he's gone to Arnold. Can Arnold cross it? He's found Schmidt. Schmidt has found the back of the net, and we're up 1-0 after 10 minutes. This is what I like to see. We had this against Wrexham, and then we let it all fall apart. Yeah, Arnold. I thought he was going to shoot, but he played the good ball back. Got a little bit of a deflection, but Schmidt with the composure to finish that one off. At the moment, he's taken over from Marriott because he's in much better form. Don't know if this is down to me switching roles. It might just be the fact that Solihull are a much weaker opposition in terms of their record this year. I'm not happy with that. Who is that? Guiseley, what are you doing shooting from out there, mate? Let's just have a quick check of that. Excuse me while I do this. I'm pretty sure it's on shoot less often, so I don't know what he's doing out there. Especially considering I told him to work it into the box. Let's hope that... Well, there's another one. And another one. He's had 5 shots already. I don't know what else I can tell him. Moseley with the throw. Up to Schmidt. Back to Moseley. Looks inside for Woodyard, who finds Schmidt, who finds Arnold. What can Nathan Arnold do here? Back to Woodyard. To Arnold again. He's almost lost that, but Woodyard's collected. Over to Hardcastle. Haven't seen much of him this year, but given the fact that everyone's playing like shit, he's in. Oh no. Should have been 2 there. Should have been 2. We've already had 3 half chances and a clear-cut chance, and that is not the way to finish them. Another highlight though. McComb with a long ball over to Reed. Plays it back to Woodyard. Can we find a second goal before half-time? Into Reed. Sort of... I don't know what he was doing there. It's a terrible ball. That is an even worse, clearance, I presume. Can we capitalise? I really, really, really hope we can capitalise. Moseley out on the left. Can he find a ball in? It's fallen to Guiseley. Is he going to have another shot? I'll let him have that shot because he's A, he's in the box, and B, it's in the back of the net. 2-0. 2-0 Lincoln City. Plenty of shots off target, 6 long shots, but I think they were all Guiseley. But I'm going to let him live on this one because he's put that one away just like we needed. One touch. Oh, right foot onto his left foot. Caught a bit of a deflection, but it hasn't been called an own goal, so I'm assuming it was going in anyway. Been vastly superior, and this is the kind of football that I want to see. Guiseley's still just hitting it from wherever he wants. Alright, guarding his complacency. I know you're stressed and some of you aren't happy about it. Well, it's just was it Waterfall or Macomb? I missed that. At the end of the day, we've choked a few leads lately. I'm not looking to do that again. So let's get into the second half. So Hardcastle into Woodyard. What am I doing? It's half time. So after talking to Habigam, he's basically said this isn't the last you're going to hear, etc., etc. Just the usual dribble that you get when your players are sad. Actually saying, I hope he never watches this video. I do like him as a real life footballer, but he's not done very well so far. But I am looking at the option of bringing in another left back. I don't know what our options are. Mosley's doing all right today. It might just be the fact that the team's doing well overall. 70 minutes in. Let's make a substitution or two. I'm going to bring Marriott in. I'm going to play him as a poacher because he is more suited to that role. Anyone else? Could bring Billy Knott. He's actually had terrible form lately, so I'm going to bring him in for Hardcastle. Just basically for the fact that if this is a game that we're going to dominate, I'd like for him to get back into some form. I've had 20 shots, and still there's long shots. I think they're all Guiseley if we look at that. Oh no, there's one there from somebody else, Nathan Arnold. My wingers are having a crack from wherever. If that's what they need for confidence, I'll let it slide this game. But obviously going forward is not something I want to see more of. Highlight, 75 minutes in. Farming out to Mosley. Plays it forward to Arnold. Arnold cuts inside the Woodyard. Bounces it off the defender and it falls to Solihull. Woodyard, nice. He's taken that away quite nicely. Macomb. Just play smart here. That's all I want to see. Back to fall into Salmons in the centre of the park there. Looking out wide for Morris. Arnold is over there. It's taken a deflection but cleared away by Macomb. Schmidt's controlled that nicely, but it's fallen away to. Oh, it's fallen back to him. He's going to look for Marriott here. Like I say, he has the pace to get ahead. He needs some support there though, because at the moment he's on his. Yeah. I'd like to have seen Nathan Arnold get up there to support him. Bit of a wasted opportunity there. We've got about 5-6 minutes left, so I'm going to make one last substitute. Well, I can't really. Bradley Wood has a ball winning. He can. I haven't used him in the middle yet. I know we've got a couple of more games coming up quite soon. Oh, Travis wins that. Plays it to Marriott. Sort of looks like he's miscontrolled that a little bit. Schmidt's looking to break the defensive line. Can Woodyard find him? He's looking for him. Schmidt's probably going to hit that, and he's put it wide again. I'd like to have seen that cut back for Marriott. Need him to get back into his scoring ways. So we'll just give him a quick concentrate towards the end there, just for the last few minutes. Hold on. We'll take a 2-0 win. I'll take any win at the moment. Still got about a minute and a half to go, 2.5 minutes. Can we make a third, or are we going to concede and lose the clean sheet? Mosley played a ball over the top. It's found nobody. See, I've taken the pressure off. Probably could have pressured the keeper there, but maybe we can win this back in the middle. Long ball downfield. I think Travis got his head to that. But Solihull are in control, and Bo's gone over the top, but Travis is there to tidy it up. I thought that was a sketchy back pass for a second. There we are. Marriott's coming forward again. Can he find support? He's going on his own. He's found Bradley Wood. Oh, Bradley Wood almost. How about that? First game in the midfield, and he's almost put one in the back of the net. Great. Baxter with the kickoff. Sends a long ball looking for White. Cut out by Macomb. Finds way to Bradley Wood, who plays out to Mosley. Mosley comes back inside to Wood. He's found Schmidt. Schmidt to Wood. It's alright, we're in control. 57% possession. That's what I like to see. We're looking over the top probably a few too many times, but Schmidt has been caught offside there. Safe to say this is probably the last little highlight we generally get. Picked it up again. Arnold, foul there apparently. Didn't see that myself, but I'm not too concerned because I don't think they're going to score from there with such. Franklin's had a crack. It's hit one of our defenders, and we have the ball with about 10 seconds left. Marriott's looking for Schmidt. He's found him. Almost. Not quite. Again, lacking the pace. That's Marriott's runs. He makes those runs. Dodgy back pass, but that looks like it's going to be the end of the game, and we're going to take a 2-0 win. I'm not going to be passionate. I'm going to be calm because one result doesn't win back my love. So we're up to 4th now. Probably should have shown the table initially. We were down around 6th. We had fallen out of the even the playoff race. Sutton United continuing a great run of form, 6 points ahead of us. So we're going to. I'm going to skip ahead. I'm going to take on the FA Trophy match. I'll see you there. Okay, so you join me on one of my scouting reports. I generally have not really even defined. I send my scouts to the regions that we're obviously allowed to scout. So Ireland, Northern Ireland, Wales, Scotland, England. Just basically looking 15 to 21-year-olds up to 5-star potential. Nice and simple because I'm not too worried about being too specific at the moment. You can find certain things like this guy we'll talk about in just a second. You can sort of mold. He's only 17 years old. I've got a couple of strong older defenders I can use to mentor him. This one here, I think I'll probably run out of time. Yeah, no one was looking at him when I got my first scouting report, and it was what, the 35%. Where has he gone? Yeah, Declan Frame. So I had about 35% scout, and I saw the heading, the marking, and the tackling, and the positioning, and that was it. That was still a range at the time. And I thought about it because obviously he's only valued at 2.2. I thought maybe I'd just take a pop because he has got 5-star potential. He's ambitious, he's interested, etc., all the good stuff. And he also uses both feet, which is absolutely fantastic, especially at 17. By the time I saw his name pop up again, he'd won Player of the Week, something like that, and an Athletic over in Scotland. And by then, obviously, all these other clubs have gone in for him. I've made an offer, but I think the fact that they've all probably made their own offers, I'm not going to get him. But following up on that, we've got Andreas Stavrakakis, who is Greek, funnily enough, from Berwick Rangers. Advanced playmaker, plays as a cam, but obviously he's young enough to train as a centre mid. But looking at some of the vital stats initially, his determination is fantastic. His vision, minimum 8. Passing is already a 10. Techniques an 11. First touch and finishing are both going to be quite high, or reasonably high. I'd imagine as is his pace. So I've made an offer. Again, he's got 5-star potential, possibly 5-star potential. Only looking at a 1-star right now. But then also, obviously, I saw that he could be retrained. So I'm assuming his crossing will be reasonably high. Maybe somewhere around a 5 or a 6, which is fine. Especially for now at 17. But I'm assuming the pace, I'm hoping, is at least a 10. Yeah, so I've made an offer of about, he's valued at 500. I made an offer of 1,000. Mostly just because I want to make sure I get him. I think he's worth a punt. For waste £1,000, not too bad a deal because the finances, while we have lost, we've lost what, 30 grand this season. Not too bad. I can live with that, and we've still got plenty of money floating around. So like I say, I'm going to take a punt. At the moment, I've got there he is, contract offer. 3 years. No, I don't mind. Obviously, the minimum I can pay him is 160. Yeah, I mean, we can give him the pay rise. I'm not too interested in the extra wage rises though, and I'd like to see if I can at least get a couple of years. No, he doesn't like that. No, we don't want. I don't really want to be paying him. I know he's only on a cheap wage for now. If I can get him on that for 2 years, there you go. Problem solved. Hopefully that works out into something nice. Might not. We are just about on game day. Obviously, I couldn't progress any further because of the contract, but I wanted to show you guys that because I think it doesn't look to be too bad a find this early on. We're only a few months into the season. The news reports have once again said that we are not favourites for this game. If I just check the league table, where are Guiseley? They're 15th. How's their form look? Because to be honest, if they're on a bad run and they're 15th, then I'm a little bit concerned. They're not on a very good run at all. They've won 2 of the last 5, and Dover thrashed them. They're on a shitty run of form. We're on a pretty shitty run of form. Lewis Hardcastle, his stamina, his fitness is shocking. It's really, really bad. So I'm going to bring on Whitehouse, and he's going to play probably that ball-winning midfielder role, despite not quite having the skills or the stats for it. I'm going to play Woodyard as the deep line playmaker. Hopefully, he's the last line of defence. Mosley, I'm still not impressed. Habigham's sort of picking it up because he's been down with the under 23s. So I'm going to give him a run. I'm also going to give our backup keeper a run. And it is a cup game. I should probably be more concerned. Actually, you know what? Let's let them pick. More rotated. What are you done with it? Keeper. Nah, I need my centre backs to get back on form, so I'm going to put them in there. Havigan, because it's a cup game, will get the opportunity. Ginley's on good form, so I'd like to have somebody out there that's doing something positive. Woodyard, not. Again, he's struggling at the moment. We'll switch them around. See what happens. Hoping for something positive. Kenneth McAvoy will play. He hasn't played much lately, but we'll put Nathan Arnold. Actually, Jack Muldoon's going to sit on the bench today because he hasn't had a game since he's come back. Up front, no. We'll give Alex Simmons a run at that that target man role. But I will leave Matt Reid on the bench just in case. So that will be the lineup today. It's actually more rotated than I probably would have liked. If we lose, basically we lose. I'm really not that fussed at this point in time. We'll take Bradley Wood off the bench for somebody with a bit more versatility. Actually, Billy Beavers. He's been saying he wants some more minutes. My apologies, I'm probably waffling on far too much here, but I will try and cut it down where I can. So again, we're going to go with the standard. They're the favourites, but they say that it's most likely going to end in a draw. I don't want to draw. I'm not interested in a replay. We had a good game last time out. I want to see if they can get back into a decent run of form because we need, like I say, we need to keep pushing high up the league. We promised playoffs. I'd like to get automatic promotion because the playoffs are just too unpredictable. I'm not really interested in unpredictable. I'd like something a little bit more. Well, it's not a little bit more, is it? It's definitely for certain. So automatic promotion is exactly what I want. It would mean a busy summer. That's actually probably far too early in the year to even be thinking about that. Guiseley are definitely more up for it than we are. More possession, better pass completion, and they're actually having decent shots. I was hoping Stanek's actually able to withstand. I think he might even get an extended run in the first team just to try something new. I know goalkeepers aren't the most reliable thing in the game. A lot of us, always said they're broken, and I'm going to have a look at the Prozone stats. I know we don't do it often. Going to tell him to go through the middle. Yeah. Like I say, I'll try and edit it down where I can. It might even be the fact that I remove the highlights at the start of the episode for a change, except for that disgusting what may as well have been an own goal. Whatever happened between Raggett and Farman there was just absolutely appalling. It's the worst thing I've ever seen on any game, I think, not just a Football Manager. It's definitely the worst I've seen on Football Manager. Stanek should be coming out for that. He's done nothing. Cassidy's put Guiseley ahead. And it looks like that whole terrible form's coming back. We'll watch the replay, but it's pretty obvious what happened. He's just stood there and let it happen. Basically, nothing's happened. Sort of decided I might come out for it. Nah, you know what? I'm not even going to dive. Sorry, boss. You didn't want to win this one anyway, did you? Alright, I'm going to pause that. We're going to go to the advanced tactics. Simmons hasn't done a lot. Neither is Schmidt. But I'm going to take Simmons off because he obviously hasn't played very much lately. Guiseley's done jack shit, unfortunately. So we'll make those two changes. I'm going to bump this up to attacking because I want to see something more from these guys. Should we hit early crosses? We're not actually the best crossing side, so we'll leave that alone for now. We'll make the subs. Tell them to attack a bit more. I'm going to encourage them. The shots aren't too bad. But far too many from distance again. And Guiseley. And Schmidt's even having a few from range. I'm not sure why. Yeah, as an advanced forward, you'd think he'd be advanced. Alright, we're going to encourage them. If something doesn't change, I'm going to get aggressive. Tell them to show some passion. Get creative, get forward. Oh, look. Kevin Schmidt's injured. Game hates us. I don't have another striker. Oh, we can play Jack Muldoon up front. But I can't shuffle my midfield around too much. Who am I going to play out wide? I need to look at from the other angle. Sorry, this is going to drag on. Schmidt needs to come off. Actually, what sort of injury we got? A thigh injury. So it's probably going to hamper his ability to run. Right, we'll send Jack Muldoon up top. I don't even know what he's like as a striker. It says defensive forward. Dribbling's not bad. His finishing's... I'll leave him as an advanced forward. Nah, you know what? I'm going to try something. Ignore that. Schmidt for Hardcastle. Knott can come forward and we'll go for a 4-4-1-1. Hardcastle is going to be that way around. Woodyard can go deep lying playmaker on defend. And Billy Knott is going to be an advanced playmaker on shadow striker because we got Matt Reed on support there. Alright, let's get into this. Half an hour to go. Can we get back into the game or not? I'd like to think so. It's very, very even. The long shots do bug me. Alright, about 15 minutes, 10 minutes to go. Aggressive, show some passion. Come on. We opted for extra time today, so there would be no replay. It doesn't look like extra time or a replay is going to be relevant at this point in time. Guiseley have assumed control. Oh, here we go. For us, Muldoon. Jack Muldoon, first game of the season to Travis. Oh, I thought that was going to be an own goal for a second. Waterfalls won the header. Back to Muldoon, who's played that to nobody. Lonchar is going to come forward. He's got Cassidy, who's broken the line. One-on-one with the keeper. Can Stanek do better this time? Well, fortunately, he hasn't had to because he's put it wide. But that defensive line still concerns me. May have to set them to play deeper permanently. Overall, pretty disappointing game. Lee Beavers hasn't played a first team game all season with the highest rating. What does that tell you? Right, that's it. 1-0 Guiseley. Again, I don't even know what to tell them anymore. If you keep going aggressive, they're not going to give a shit. Tell them passionate. No, I'm not pleased with the result. Far from pleased. We'll tell them calmly because I don't want to overuse the same. You know, you get the old, oh, the boss is yelling again. No one cares. Blah, blah, blah. So that's us out of both cups. I don't recall there being a third. So we're fifth, 6 points off the leaders. It's very open right the way down to 10th, if not further. Very, very close this year. We are sort of halfway through the season now. Out of both cups, I don't know if the board's going to be particularly pleased by that. We're not going to worry right now. As far as the next game goes, yeah, midway point. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to bring us Dover and Braintree again. We've already played them. So I don't know what to do there. Maybe we'll leave a couple episodes. No, you know, we'll play Dover and Braintree again. I'm sorry that we've played them before. Dover are obviously nice and high up the table, but around either side is Not very much. So we'll get into, like I said, again, Dover, Braintree. That's what we're going to come back for. So once again, if you've enjoyed the episode, just come back. Let me know how you like it. Thanks again. Bye.